I'm your host, Logan183. You're joining me for the Rake and Recluse, Chapter 11. Lilly. A new dawn has risen in Eldon Manor.
Miss Francine and His Grace seem closer than ever. She faced her fears and met with her parents. She's even managed to become a full ward of Lord Tumble. And what have I done for myself? Nothing.
It's time to change, then. March down the round staircase and out the front door, your determination keeping your pace quick across the field. Love the flowers. It isn't until you arrive at the stables that your confidence begins to flag.
Daniel?
As he hears your voice, Daniel's shoulders tense. He slowly turns to face you. The sight of you seems to deepen his discomfort. I should ask him where he's been, ask how he is, talk about the weather.
Yes, about this weather. It's quite nice today. It's 70. I'm still feeling like shit, but it's nice out.
Ask where he's been. Ask how he is, actually. Let's try that. Force a smile, trying to ignore the pressure building behind your eyes.
Are you well? It's been so long since...
His expression twists into a grimace. He's wringing his hat in his hands. He scratches the back of his eyes, avoiding your eyes. Work's kept me busy. I should... play along.
I assumed as much. A father says you haven't been by to see him either.
Well, how could I? The nervous, mellow man of before is gone. Daniel's face is red with frustration. How could I face him after
I was violated?
No, damn it! Throws down his hat and you flinch back. He looks like he wants to apologize. Instead, he just shakes his head. How could I face him after I failed to protect you? I wanted to marry you, Lilly, and now... His words knock the wind out of you.
Wanted, as in past tense? I should
ask if he doesn't want to marry you.
And you don't now?
What? Daniel's eyes are dark and with self-blame and confusion. He looks at you as if he doesn't even see you.
You don't want to marry me now?
He glances sharply away. How could we ever be wed now? You've never been officially betrothed, but the words hit you like a terrible loss. Your father would never forgive me. You would never forgive me.
I would, Daniel. I do.
But I don't forgive myself. He strides forward and you step back. Stares at the empty space between you like a betrayal. Would you even want to be with me now? As a man and wife should. You look down at your feet.
I never even considered. I should...
I see what they're alluding to. It's vague, but yes, I see what they're alluding to. Tell him the truth.
I can't even bear the sound of a man yelling.
Feel tears prick your eyes.
How could I ever...
You shake your head, choking back a sob.
No, I'm sorry. Not yet, anyway.
Lilly, I don't want us being together to be something you dread. He buries his hands in his pockets. I'm sorry, it just won't work. You stare at him, unable to process his words. I disagree with you. I'm trying to put myself in those shoes right now. Both, actually. And I feel like raging back. It's not her fault that something happened. And also, if that's all you give a shit about is sex, dude, no, 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 no. You ain't gonna have a good time. You know he's right, deep down inside, but you can't help but the rage and betrayal bubbling in your gut.
You're a coward, Daniel.
Stares at you in shock.
You should have come to me sooner. You shouldn't have hidden here like a child. Even if I wasn't as broken as you say, I still wouldn't marry you. You're nothing to me.
The tears flowing down your cheeks tell a different story. Lilly! Tears fall down his cheeks. He sounds sorry, but like he's pleading with you. That you spin on your heel and storm off without a backward glance. By the time you return to the manor, your eyes are dry and your tears have scored you clean.
The best thing to do now is to get to work. Apparently, that's all I'm fit for.
Who are you? And what have you done with my real brother? The Duke's booming voice drifts into the hall from the parlor. Well, if I would have known it was yelling. Excuse me. You slip closer, your heart thrumming. What happened to the man who had spent years complaining about my stringent sense of propriety? That man has been seeing the way Francine looks at you.
Oh my!
As if drawn by an invisible string, you find yourself drifting closer to the parlor door. As with everyone in drama, as Francine is now my ward and my responsibility, I think you would understand you must behave a respectable fashion. And you say this to me? You? Yes, me. Who better to protect you like the likes of innocents from rakes? The rake. You call me a rake? If the title fits? I cannot believe this. I finally loosen a bit and you come down on me like the... I don't know what... Maharaja! There's an unusual silence.
The door was cracked enough that I could peek through. I should stay where I am.
You endure the silence as it stretches on and on, until finally... Don't you see, Giddy? You're supposed to be the strong one, the dependable one. And now that you've changed, where does that leave me? Sound of shifting footsteps. I have never been interested in donning this particular cap, and yet here I am saddled with 3 French chits. And not at all in a way I prefer, until I can marry them off. I know you mean to make that last part easier for me, but you don't seem to understand. This isn't the bullet I expected to take for you. There's the sound of clinking glass and pouring of liquid. I should have known better. I didn't think you would be as resolute in your beliefs as I am. I'm glad to be proved wrong. Another silence. And you're right, of course. You have turned your way of life over entirely for my sake, and I have been callous with your sacrifice. My affairs are not your responsibility. A pause. I take that back. The problem is, in fact, seems to be that they are. The tables have turned, haven't they? Only a week ago, I was the one in with a young maid sneaking out of my bed. Go back to London. I beg your pardon? Go back to London. Get your head right for your enormous responsibility you've taken on. Live your life as you will until the girls arrive. Francine and I will meet you in London as soon as we are able to travel. You picture the doubtful look on Perry's face. You and Francine. I assure you, from here on out, I shall be a perfect gentleman. Has he not? Like, what? I feel like I've missed something here. Until we are reunited, she has you to watch after her reputation once more. Perry laughs. Still the strong and dependable one. And you, the brave and loyal one. You listen as the two sets of footsteps meet in the middle.
I should let them have their moment.
You quickly scurry away from the door. Climb the steps to the upstairs hall, and in a daze, you don't notice Francine until you're running into her.
Oh, Miss Francine, I'm so sorry. I don't know where my head was at.
Don't worry, Lilly. I was on my way to the library. She steadies the pair of you by grabbing you onto your shoulders, and you flinch at the sudden contact. Her brow furrows. Are you all right?
Yes, Miss Francine, I just...
What you're thinking, or Daniel? Let's tell her about Daniel.
I just spoke with Daniel.
Oh? Francine watches you warily, like she's gearing up for a fight.
And how did that go? About how you expected, I think.
I'm sorry, Lilly. Do you want me to?
No, no. There's nothing for you to do, miss. I just wonder what to do with myself now.
You'll find a purpose again, Lilly. I know it.
Thank you, miss.
Remember what she said? Stop calling her miss. You're friends. With a smile, Francine continues on her way, leaving you alone in the hall.
Is Francine right? Do I still have time to choose my destiny? And what about what Perry said? Did I take a bullet that wasn't meant for me? If I did, perhaps it's not too late to mend.
And with sudden clarity, you realize what you must do. Your encouragement is driving force. How many times do I need to rate you, folks? I've already rated you good. Go away. Me doing these videos rates you highly. Go away. Without further ado. So there's 11 through 20 today of Rake and Recluse. Do keep in mind there's a brand new book, Twice the Growl. Yes. And then there's also 5 chapters of Court of Nightfall. So stay tuned for all of those. I'm going to be plowing through Rake and Recluse first, and then I'll pick which one to go with next. Probably Twice the Growl, but we'll see. It depends on what mood I'm in. Without further ado, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Without further ado, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.